welcome to Vocab TV, and as always, I'm your host, Mr. Vocab TV, Tali. And standing to my left is the walking definition and the definition in person of grinding and hard work, Jessica Legend, who's going to be our diamond in that hot new issue for the summer in Vocab magazine. So, we want to get right into it. I mean, I don't have enough memory in my card to actually talk about all your attributes, but let's talk a little bit in, general about some of the people you work with and the things that you're doing in the industry.
Cool. So I've actually just been doing this for, I would say, about 8-9 months now. So I consider myself still a newbie, but other people think that, okay, I'm way out there. But I've had an opportunity to work with some really dope artists like 50 Cent, Akon, Jadakiss, French Montana, Fred the Godson. I even worked with Swedish House Mafia, so, a little diversity. Aside from that, I've also done a little bit of acting. It's something I want to pursue a lot more, so there's a movie coming out called Travail. Check for me in that. And, I'm shooting for some magazines and working with different photographers, getting some stuff out there.
You see, honestly, me personally, like seeing all of the work that you're doing, always seeing your face out there, I wouldn't have never known that 8 months was the only thing behind her. I mean, I thought the way you work is like you're a veteran in the game and you keep yourself in everything. So you want to, give us an idea how you keep yourself so relevant and how you stay keeping your face out there all the time?
I don't use Twitter the way people use Twitter because everyone's fighting on Twitter to get their attention. I use my Facebook as my Twitter, and I use my Facebook as a marketing tool. So every little step I make in the industry, I kind of put it out there. So I'm showing people what I'm doing. That's keeping me relevant. So other people are seeing this and they're like, all right, well, I want to book her because she's hot right now. So that's how I just, everything I do, just put it out there. So.
Absolutely. So take us back to how it started. What actually sparked all of this momentum for Jessica Legend?
I was coming out of a relationship and I just needed to, I was coming out of a relationship and I needed to kind of, find myself again. So I was like, let's become Jessica Legend. Jessica is my middle name. And I just started doing a few photo shoots, more to get like some self-esteem back, and I ended up on a video shoot, and it's just taken off from there. I discovered that I am actually a people person. I know how to network, and it's fun. So it's just kind of flowing, it's happening. It's been a crazy experience, and I guess it's meant to be because it's just all coming to me. So
definitely don't want to put the government out there, but like you said, Jessica is your middle name. Where did you incorporate the legend at, and how did you come up with that name? Well,
I do want to become legendary. And all of the great Hollywood actresses and everyone famous, they became legends. So, like Betty Boop, Jessica Legend.
Well, I mean, you're on the right track to becoming legendary, and that's actually your title on the cover. I wrote that myself there. Give me thanks here. We put legendary. We had to put legendary in there because you are legendary diamond, and we've been waiting for a while to work with you. Honestly, it felt like we've been waiting for 2 years to work with her, but she only been in the game for.
You guys up. I found you guys, and I was like, hey. That's what I do. I was like, I model, you have a magazine, what's up?
And you already know what's up.
You guys, I had to wait for you guys.
Now sometimes, not to say that we out there and we big, but sometimes our schedule get a little conflicted with everything that we're trying to do. But aside from doing the videos and doing the modeling and things like that, what are some, and acting as well, what are some of the other, endeavors that you're looking to do in the future for Jessica Legend?
Well, by doing these videos, I discovered the camera. And I was fascinated. Every time I was on a video shoot, I would look at the directors and I wanted to see what they were doing. So whenever I wasn't in front of the camera, I found myself behind them asking questions. And then I went and bought myself my own camera and started taking it to video shoots and shooting my own behind scenes. And I decided, oh my gosh, I want to do this. I want to be a director. I want to film movies. So I'm now a student at the Art Institute. Studying to become a filmmaker. So that's ultimately where this is all
What's the limits that you're going to give it, or is there no limit for Jessica Legend Productions? Is that the name of the company, as a matter of fact?
Legend Productions? No. Why should there be a limit? I mean, I'm the kind of person that once I accomplish something, I need more. I need to discover more. I'm the kind of person that I get very tired. If I sit behind a desk, I'm going to lose it. So even if I become a great filmmaker, there's going to be something else that I'm going to have to try, and I'm going to keep on doing it until my time's up. So I don't know. Just keep on watching.
Well, you've been in it for 8 months, and you got a long way ahead. So we looking forward to a lot more. So now we want to talk about some of the inspirations. You know, you're already where you are now, but before you got here, you know, I know there was people that you looked up to in the game, in the industry, as a model, or even a business person, businesswoman, businessman. Who were some of your inspirations looking at, you know, coming up before you got in front of the camera and behind you?
Some of the inspirations, I can't really say there's too many people in Hollywood or anything like that. I would say it's been people that I've worked with, like in, you know, my professional career before this. I worked in fashion. I've also worked in corporate America, and I would say the people that I've worked with, I mean, they were at the top of the game. So I would say someone like by the name of Ishkan Francer. I worked with him at Theory as his assistant. He was the creative director. So, you know, he kind of pulled creativity from inside and brought it out. So I definitely have to credit him for that. Then there's someone named Marilyn Pelstring. I worked with her as a sales assistant in a company. And, you know, she helped me learn how to become organized, how to be persistent, how to get things done right. So these are some of the people that do inspire me. And of course, you know, my family, you know, my friends, other supporters, people that, like, I put something out there and they're like, you know, that's great. That makes me like, wow, okay, I want to go and do more.
Listening to everything that you're working on, everything that you're doing, and the things you plan on doing, like there's a lot of women that's coming up, young girls as well, that, you know, they aspire to be models and they aspire to be video vixens and things like that. I mean, you've done all of that, but you have a solid foundation for where you want to go. You have any advice for them out there to, you know, keep them focused on doing more for themselves?
Yeah, definitely. If you want to become a model, totally great, go for it. If you want to be a video vixen, that's cool, but that can't be the only reason why you want to do this. This is a door that can open up so many different opportunities, whether it's you becoming an actress or, you know, a host or, you know, a magazine. This is definitely a door for it. If just being in a video is it, then, you know, it's going to be very short-lived, so you have to look for the longevity. Also, never, ever hear that someone's going to close the door on you and then that's it, no more opportunities. If someone puts you in a position that you are very uncomfortable with, close the door, keep it moving, and just keep on grinding, because another opportunity will open and people will respect you more for that, and you'll keep on getting all these opportunities. I slam doors all the time.
Well, see, with myself, Mr. Vocab TV, I always keep things, you know, on the business side and the professional side. I mean, I'm always professional regardless, but I have to go back into the personal side with you because, you know, you opened the gates talking about you was in a relationship and that's what got you into this. So let's talk about, not to say if you're in one now, but let's talk about your personal life, like the way that you work and how hard you grind and things like that. Does it take a toll on your personal life now, and are you at a better place in your social life now than you were before?
I think right now I'm at a point in my life where I'm definitely focused on me. You know, anybody who does come into my life has to understand that, or, you know, not, and keep on going. I put a lot of I've put a lot of time before into relationships, and, you know, when the time comes again, I will put 100% again. But right now, this is my time, you know, and that's where I stand.
Yeah, I had to put that out there because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of guys out there wondering. It's not going to happen right now.
He's very, very freaking amazing.
And understanding, too.
So when you find out that I'm with somebody, it's because he's like off the hook.
And we probably have to give him you basically want to talk about fashion sense. You said you was in the fashion sense, and, you know, you work for fashion, and, you know, we're a fashion magazine. Beauty, swag, and fashion is our slogan. When you hear those three words, what are some of the things that come to mind for yourself?
Definitely just confidence. You have to be creative. You have to just be ready to take a chance, and you have to have thick skin, because when you're in fashion, I mean, people are definitely going to judge you. So you have to just be ready to take it and keep your head up and keep it moving.
Always. So let's talk about some of the, you know, the designers that you like to wear in your leisure time, you know, not when you're doing video shoots or photo shoots and things like that. What are some of the things you like to wear to keep yourself comfortable in your leisure time?
In leisure time, I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm a sneaker girl, because I'm really not. I'm a flat sandals, or I really like heels. I feel more, I get backaches when I wear flats. So I'm kind of usually in heels, not today, but leisure time, you know, cute little pants like this, maybe some little jean shorts, little t-shirt, you know, that's leisure. But you know, I like to dress up. You know, I'm not really big on labels. I'm bigger on style. So if I see like a clothing, you know, like Chanel, and then there's a vintage store right next to it, I'm gonna have so much more fun at the vintage store, you know, because I'm gonna just be going nuts in there and pulling a bunch of things. So that, I guess that would be more me.
All right, so definitely want to open up the platform for some of your new followers, some of your new fans that you may get at Vocab Magazine, you know, to give them the opportunity to get more in tune with Jessica Legend. And maybe a couple of them, maybe 10, 15. I know everybody knows Jessica Legend already, but do you want to open up that platform, like your social outlets, so they could get more in touch with you?
Definitely. Definitely subscribe to me on Facebook. That's facebook.com/Darlene Jessica. Or you can find me on Twitter and Instagram. It's Jessica Legend. And you can also just drop me an email, jessicalegend@gmail.com.
And I know that you're probably wondering, yes, Jessica Legend is going to be a part of that body language project. Taking some time to get off the ground, but we got to make sure it's perfect with individuals like this in it. But we definitely looking for, you know, we had a little bit of fun here. Like I said, it was a pleasure working with you. We can't wait to work with you on the body language project. And as always, I'm your host, Mr. Vocab TV, and we coming to you from Highline Park in the Chelsea side of New York City with Jessica Legend here, who's our diamond in that summer issue. You got to look out for it. You got to definitely stay in tune with Jessica Legend and everything that she's working on. And like I said, I'm your host, Mr. Vocab TV, where beauty, swag, and fashion is always our lifestyle. We want to make it yours. Until next time.